Getting to be crunch time in the winter sports around the state. Justin Jarrett has more.
Hey, it's Monday, so it's time for LowCo Lights on WHHI, powered by LowCoSports.com. And it's that time of year when the seasons cross over and we're treated to a buffet of basketball and wrestling, along with the surest sign that spring is on our doorstep, the USCB Sandsharks hitting the diamonds. The Sandsharks hit the ground running this weekend in Hardeeville, and Friday was a day the USCB baseball team has looked forward to all offseason. After ending the 2023 campaign on a 16-game skid, the Sandsharks rallied for a 10-7 win over Anderson University on Friday, then split a doubleheader with the Trojans on Saturday to claim a series victory. A couple of local products contributed to the winning weekend, as former May River standout Josh Patterson earned the opening day start and threw 6 strong innings in a no decision, and former Bluffton Bobcat Anthony Storzieri came up with a couple of big hits for the Sandsharks. After sweeping a pair from Anderson University to open the campaign Thursday, the USCB softball team took 3 of 4 in a weekend round robin with Erskine and Tusculum to emerge from a busy opening weekend with a 5-1 record. The bats were ringing for Codee Yeske's Sandsharks, who earned 4 of their 5 wins in run rule fashion and are averaging 10 runs per game. The Sandshark basketball teams were back in the Cove on Saturday as well, hosting Clayton State for a Peach Belt Conference clash. The USCB women battled through foul trouble and kept pace with the Lakers all afternoon before falling 62-55, and the men came up short in a back-and-forth battle, losing 88-84. 2 road trips for the Sandsharks this week with trips to Lander and Georgia Southwestern. Get more insight into USCB athletics on last night's Sandshark Rewind, now streaming on the LowCo Media Network on YouTube. We had a great sit-down with USCB baseball coach Ted Faulkner. Team LowCo also took a deep dive into Friday's high school basketball results on the LowCo Hoops Report, setting the stage for a wild week that will determine playoff seeding. Among the highlights, Bluffton's girls wrapped up the region crown with a 73-25 rout of Colleton County, behind 26 points from Takoya Hayward and 22 from Amira Brown, while Hilton Head finished the sweep of May River to clinch a playoff spot. Keeping it with the girls, Beaufort got 16 points and 15 rebounds from Carson Crosby in a 52-34 win over North Charleston to clinch the number 3 seed in Region 8-3A, while Ridgeland, Hardeeville, and Bridges Prep earned region wins. On the Skeeza side, John Paul II held off a tough challenge from Courtney Campbell and Hilton Head Prep before hanging on 62-53 after Brady Mahoney took over late, while Hilton Head Christian Academy topped Savannah Country Day and former coach Kenny Conroy. Patrick Henry routed Thomas Hayward, and Cross Schools held off a scrappy Colleton Prep squad. Turning to the boys, Bluffton gave Colleton County a scare before the Cougars escaped the den with a 56-47 win to keep pace atop the standings. But the Cougars lost a heartbreaker Saturday, falling 57-55 to James Island to slide to second place. Also in Region 7-4A, Hilton Head High kept its playoff hopes afloat with a 40-32 win over May River in the Nest. Hampton County's boys wrapped up a region crown with a 76-70 win at Woodland, another 21 points and 11 rebounds from Kayvon Chisholm. Region rival Ridgeland Hardeeville also earned a big win over Barnwell to lock up the number 3 seed in the playoffs. Beaufort's boys are also locked into the number 3 seed after a tough 69-60 loss to North Charleston, which finished a perfect run through Region 8-3A. And Bridges Prep junior Amarion Wilson topped 1,000 career points in an 86-15 blowout against Royal Live Oaks. Still got a year left. Hilton Head Prep pulled away for a 39-22 win over John Paul II in Skeeza action, as Jason Britschke and Ben Frey again led the way, though the Dolphins dropped a tough non-region matchup to Benedictine on Saturday. Savannah Country Day won at Hilton Head Christian Academy, while Patrick Henry topped Thomas Hayward. Beaufort Academy blew out Holy Trinity, and Colleton Prep took down Cross. The Skeeza Wrestling Finals were also this weekend, and the LowCo was well represented. John Paul II made its first appearance in the championship match after punching its ticket with a thrilling 39-37 win over Hammond School on Friday. Chris Orta, Jonathan Dominguez, Bailey Homer, and Brian Orta all picked up big wins for JP2, and Jack Hannigan earned a key decision to set up a winner-take-all final bout in which Brandon Horton came through with a first-period pin to send the Golden Warriors to the finals and earn the reward of shaving Coach Greg Lawns' head. You can see the evidence of the buzz cut and go deeper into all the latest wrestling news on the LowCo Grind, presented by Reverence Wrestling Club, now streaming on demand on the LowCo Media Network on YouTube. Join us for more local sports talk on the LowCo Sports Lowdown at 10 p.m. tonight. For LowCo Sports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go LowCo.
Thanks, Justin. We want to thank all of our guests for maybe making us just a little bit smarter over the last 30 minutes, and a special thanks to you for tuning in. I'm Bob Stevens. If you missed anything at all, we'll be back in 90 minutes.